Hey indie gamers, spooky season is upon us, and while everyone else is playing some super scary horror games, I'd much prefer a cute game with a Halloween theme, some light horror elements, or just something with some chill autumn vibes. So here are 8 cute and creepy games that I've played and can highly recommend that will hit the sweet spot of being spooky but not necessarily scary, and I think they're perfect for this time of year. We're starting off very light with this chill and cozy game, The Wild at Heart. This one isn't really scary at all, but you play as a boy who leaves home and finds himself in a lost realm in the woods, which he soon discovers is being slowly taken over by a dark presence called the Never. You have to use these cute adorable things called spritlings to solve puzzles, uncover hidden paths and build bridges. This game only really gets a bit scary at night when you encounter the Never, but you can just go to sleep and avoid all of that. Aesthetically, this is beautiful. It gives me a lot of autumn vibes, and even some of the enemies are a little bit creepy. It is mostly cute though, very autumnal, and I think if you are looking for something that's just a nice light-hearted adventure, then you'll enjoy this one. Another one that is light and enjoyable but very witchy is Wytchwood. I've included this in the list because you play as a witch who has apparently made a deal with a talking goat, and you need to fetch souls for him in order to wake a sleeping maiden. It's inspired by gothic fairy tales, and there are some spooky places like the graveyard to explore, and all your quests are fulfilled by crafting potions, trinkets and other kind of witchy things. Again, not particularly scary, but there are some creepy elements here and there scattered throughout, such as ghosts, the big bad wolf, which is probably the scariest thing in the game, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. If this looks like your kind of thing, then please go and play it for yourself because it is absolutely wonderful. This one is a little bit more adult, with underlying themes of death and missing children, but it is still a fantastic game. Little Misfortune is about a young girl led astray by her new friend, Mr. Voice, but does he really have her best intentions at heart? Venture into the woods and discover a dark and creepy world where mysteries unravel, bad luck unfolds, and we find out that Mr. Voice may not be a friend after all. Despite all the horrific things that happen to Little Misfortune, she can brighten up any situation with a sprinkle of glitter, and honestly, it's hard not to fall in love with her. This game can be sweet and wonderful, but it can also be very dark and sinister, making it the perfect blend of cute and creepy. You can even pet a dog. If you're a fan of farming sims, don't worry, I've got something for you as well. This one is a farming action roguelite, but you play as a vampire who only eats vegetables. This one is called Voltaire the Vegan Vampire, and by day you'll be planting and tending to wonderfully spectacular crops. By night you'll be fending off hordes of creepy Dracula's minions intent on destroying your crops and your home. It's a bit like Don't Starve Together, and you can play it co-op with one other person. As with any farming sim, it can actually get very addictive and you can find yourself saying, oh, just one more day, and I think this is perfect for spooky season. If you like the look of that one, but you want even more combat and less farming, then maybe you should start an adorable cult. Cult of the Lamb is dark, it's fun, it's even done a crossover with Don't Starve Together, which isn't on this list, but that one is also worth checking out. I love Cult of the Lamb, and I think it's perfectly cute and creepy for Halloween. You'll run your cult, explore dungeons, fish, cook, destroy false prophets, save cute little woodland creatures. You can even grow your cult and use Twitch integration, which is actually really good, and your followers can become cult members. You can marry your followers, improve their mood with sermons. They'll basically run the farm for you so that you can carry on going out and adventuring and growing your cult. You can feast, you can imprison them, you can sacrifice them. It's a heckin' lot of fun and perfect for Halloween. This is easily one of the best games I've played so far this year, and it just so happens to be set at Halloween, has some Halloween theming, and I've been loving it. This is called Jenny LeClue. This is my perfect kind of game, and it's an adventure game focused on story, exploration with lots of characters to meet, puzzles to solve, an atmospheric world to explore, and it all begins with a murder. It's perfectly cute and creepy, and you can also dress Jenny in a Halloween outfit. This game is actually 2 games, and they're my favourite to play at Halloween. Costume Quest 1 and 2 are the epitome of cute and creepy. It's Halloween and it's time to go trick or treating. You play as twin brother and sister Ren and Reynold, and you're ready to hit the streets and get some treats. But trouble strikes when you find out that grubbins are stealing the candy and mistaking one of you for a giant piece of candy corn. They take your sibling back to their home of refugia. That leaves you with no choice but to build your party with other kids that you meet in the neighbourhood, complete some quests, collect some Halloween costumes so that you can transform into a powerful champion and battle the refugians to save your sibling. There's lots of things to collect as you go, and if you enjoy the first one, there is a sequel, and this is the trailer for it, because the first one doesn't have a trailer. Also, it's made by Double Fine, so you know it's going to be quality. My final cute and creepy recommendation was my game of the year last year. It's equal parts cute and creepy, and a real emotional roller coaster that will keep you on the edge of your seat. I literally recommend this game to all of my friends, and it's called Beacon Pines. There is a dark secret hiding in plain sight in Beacon Pines. You'll play as Luca Van Horn, who we find out at the start of the game has lost his father and his mother has gone mysteriously missing. Along with his friends, he'll unravel a dark mystery and find out what's really happening in the town. The unique thing about this game is that it's set inside of a storybook, and throughout the game you'll collect charms which you can use to literally change the narrative and find out what secrets are really lurking right under your nose. I love that it plays with that classic trope of never really knowing who you can trust, especially the adults. So there you have it, my top games for you this Halloween season that are cute, creepy and perfect for those of you looking for an alternative to the usual horror games. Let me know in the comments below if you'll be playing any of these games, or maybe if you've already played them, maybe you're a big fan, did you like them? I hope that you have a great spooky season whatever you decide to play. Happy gaming everyone, I'll see you next time, bye!